Let's move on to the next session here. Adinu munnayitte, we have a pop-up video here from the brand Mr. Barber. Have a look on the screen. That was Mr. Barber. I would like to welcome Ms. Jolsina from Mr. Barber. Yes, please welcome ma'am. Nalloru kayyadi nammude ma'am nu venditte.
Thank you so much. Namaskaram, Kochi. So today I have learned one more word. Sugamano. So how are you all? Can't hear you. I want a louder. Let's see how Kochi have the interaction. How much energy Kochi have. Hello. Once again. 1, 2, 3. I want literal see the energy. I have a lot of women around and women have the most powerful voice, right? Am I right, guys? Women have the most powerful sound. Good evening, Kochi. That's what. This is a great energy. Have a good round of applause for all of you. Super. So let me introduce myself first. I am Jyotsna and I am the National Education Manager for SK Beauty. So we hold a beautiful brand for you guys, Mr. Barber. How many of you are hairdressers here? I'm also a hairdresser. Who all are hairdressers here? Right. That's the reason this brand is here for all of you guys. Why we say Mr. Barber? Because we want this profession to give so much of respect that barbers are not only the barbers. We are Mr. Barber or the Miss Barber, right? So today, there is a very important session going on for all of you. How many of you want to learn haircuts? Nobody wants to learn haircut? I think everybody, so I think there is a language problem. Come, I have a beautiful translator with me who can help me with a lot of communication because I want to talk a lot, but I think I don't want that barrier to be here because there is no language barrier for artists. Am I right? Artists can only see and learn. Language is just a language, right? Agreed. Great. So to learn hairdressing, to learn haircuts, we need tools. We need right scissors. We need right combs. We need good section clips. We need dryer. We need ironing. We need tongue. We need crimpers, right? And everything you can get in Mr. Barber. So today, to give you a little bit brief about the haircut, I want to showcase one beautiful haircut, and I will call a creative director for Mr. Barber, Mr. Rajesh Lakher. Can we have a big round of applause? Super.
Very, very good evening. I'm Rajesh, and I'm the creative director for SK. And today, we are going to showcase our very new collection called Duality. In Duality, we have 3 different things. That is, we have curves, we have angle, and we have lines. And today, I'm going to show you something very, very different approach to do a haircut. And in today's demand, it's very, very important that you need to know how to create something which is very minimal, which is very, very wearable, and yet creative. So I have a model with me. I'm going to call her, and I'm going to show you all about the creative haircut. Okay? So I have a beautiful model with me. I hope everybody can see that. Can you see the sectioning? if you see the sectioning in the whole haircut, if you see the approach is absolutely different. It is not a very traditional approach normally what we do. So today, I'm going to work with a new collection, as I said, and in this collection, I'm going to show you all about curves. As you know, the head is round. You can see the way I'm taking sections on the top. You can see the section the way I'm taking on the sides. Can you see that? It's all into panel, and the sides are also into curves, and the back also is like slightly diagonal forward, but also it has a very nice kind of a spread out section. You can see that. All can see that? Or shall I ask my model to stand and just stand there and see it? All can see that? Okay, it's super clear.
They can see at the screens are working.
Okay. Okay, so before I start, I would like to talk about
Before we will open this box. So today, what we are doing, we are launching this new dryer. So to launch this new dryer, I want to give you a little bit brief about this. Or I can say, I want to announce one beautiful line for all of you. How many of you do signatures on your checks, on your things, right? You do a lot of signatures. How many of you want your signature to be an autograph? I think everybody wants, not only doing the signatures, everybody wants their signature to become an autograph, right? So this hair dryer, because the name of the hair dryer is what? Autograph. So that you can change your signature to autograph. If you will be able to learn lots of things, so I want somebody to stand here and become an artist and then go around and give your autograph, right? So I want to call up some beautiful people on stage to help me to launch this dryer so that Rajesh can talk more about this dryer also. Can we have few people with me to open this box? Fast, come on, come. Yes, why not?
please come.
Please.
അവരുടെ പുതിയ പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് ആണത്. അത് ലോഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ കുറച്ച് പേരെ അവർ വേദിയിലേക്ക് ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇഷ്ടമുള്ളവർക്ക് വേദിയിലേക്ക് വരാവുന്നതാണ്. പ്ലീസ് വെൽക്കം ഓൺ ടു ദി സ്റ്റേജ്.
So we are the artists. All of us are the barbers. So we have a chance to make not to be a barber only. We want to be a Mr. Barber so that we can open the box, which is the new dryer. It's going to be a game changer for all of us. Can we have a nice music, please?
ഒരു നല്ലൊരു മ്യൂസിക് ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് ആയിട്ട് പ്ലേ ചെയ്യാമോ?
Yeah, please come.
That's so nice. I have nice, good
എല്ലാവരും
people
നല്ലൊരു
along with
കൈയടി.
me to open the box.
The new launching of hair dryer from Mr. Baba. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, നല്ലൊരു കൈയടി അവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി സമ്മാനിക്കാം.
Can we have a big round of applause for Autograph Pro?
Thanks for coming.
I want the people to be here so that we all can become Mr. Barber Pro. Everybody wants to wear this.
The band what we have, yeah. I want
Rajesh,
everybody.
please give
Yeah,
this
yeah.
to people. Thank you so much for being on stage,
Yeah.
helping
Ma'am,
us
that's for
to
you.
launch Autograph Pro. All of you, please wear these wristbands so that all of us not only be a barber, to be a Mr. Barber.
Okay.
Now is the time to have a beautiful show of a nice haircut, which you have seen. Where is our model? Oh, she's here.
Thanks.
Great.
Okay.
Let's start the haircut. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much to be here.
As we have already, in PB, we are launching this product, and I'm going to tell you the inside of this product once I start the haircut in between, okay? So now this is our autograph. It is the most latest machine what we have in the market. And I will tell you all the USP what we have with this machine. Okay? So let's start with the haircut first. Water spray bottle, water spray bottle. Kishore, where is water spray bottle? Okay, thank you, Joe. Okay, so I'll start. Normally the traditional approach to do any haircut is always from the back, but now I'm going to start from the sides, as you can see that. I think we have Ria there. She can do the translation for me. So I just made the plait over here so that my work will be very easy. It's very easy to segregate because in this kind of complex sectioning, it's difficult to isolate the hair with the help of pin. So now it's ready there. I'll start from the sides. Okay, so to begin with the haircut, I would like to show you our latest scissor. That's a rose gold copper titanium scissor. This scissor is the best scissor in the whole portfolio of Mr. Barber. And we have a lot of scissor for very, very different kind of, haircuts. So that I will tell you. So, okay. As you can see, I'll start from the sides. You can see two panels which is underneath the curve. I have already measured the length which is there at the back. The length at the back is 1.5 combs. The same thing I will do in the front. So it's close to 1.5 combs, you can see that. That's my reference guideline. And I'm just going to drag the hair in the center, which is face framing, you can see that. That's one thing which I have already done. We'll do the same thing on the sides. I will take the guideline as a reference. I will drag the hair. We'll do the face framing. That's my guideline, you can see that. Now the front is already done. I will undo the back portion. This portion, because since this is a more advanced haircut, in this portion you can keep this portion slightly disconnected. But as per my model's requirement, I will keep it slightly blended. So as we all know that below the occipital bone, this is all considered to be the weight of the hair. So I am going to eliminate the weight from the hair. Keep your head a little down in the front. So all straight I'm going to cut. Just to have a nice base.
So any of the haircut, there are two things which are very, very important. Rajesh has just said that. Can you just tell me that what are those two things for the haircut which is the most important thing?
ഹെയർകട്ടിലെ ഏറ്റവും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയ രണ്ട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്? ഒന്ന് ഒച്ചയിൽ പറയണേ, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യട്ടോ. ഹെയർകട്ടിലെ ഏറ്റവും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയ രണ്ട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്?
Sectioning, yes. And
just raise കൈ പൊക്കിയ ശേഷം you can reply.
Yes. scissor is anyways more important. That's right. So damping the hair, that means your hair needs to be fully wet. And the second important thing, sectioning, having the guideline and then follow the guideline, right? So these are the things which we need to keep it in mind before doing any of the haircut.
So, okay, so I have started the back haircut. This is called a kind of layering. And you are just sliding the hair, eliminating the weight from the hair without reducing the base. And I'm going T to the parting. As you can see that. So just taking out the excessive weight from the hair. You see my periphery, my weight line is not hampered. You can see that. Same thing I will do on the sides. So the base is already done. So you can see, just to repeat once, very quick, fast. I have taken this panel, beneath this panel in the curve section, what I have done is, I have dragged the hair, added a bit of like graduation in the hair at the graduation level. At the back, I have created a very solid line and I have added some layer to it, just to add some movement in the haircut. And now I'll go and I will work on the panels, okay? Now you can see that I had guideline already there, so I will redirect that and I will lift it there. And I will do a bit of twist and I'll just cut it there. Now what I'm going to do is, in the entire panel, I am going to do extreme over direction, and every time I'll pull the hair here, at the top, we'll twist it, I'll see the guideline, where the guideline is, and I will just drag and cut. I'll do the same thing on the other side. We call mirroring the panel, mirroring the manner which you're doing on the other side. Meanwhile, Joe can just tell some inside of the new dryer what we have.
Thank you so much, Rajesh. So let me brief you a little bit about this new dryer, which you guys have recently launched it. I will not say that we have launched it. Now, together we have launched this dryer. This is the most smartest dryer. How many of you use the smartphones? Everyone use the smartphones these days, right? So now is the time to use the smart dryers also. So that's the revolution which Mr. Barber wants to bring into India also. So this dryer is the most lightweight dryer, first of all. That's the important thing, because we want our hairdressing to last long. That's the reason we have launched the lightest dryer. And on top of it, we want the different modes of the hair dryer also. Because sometimes we need more heat, less speed. Sometimes we need more heat or less speed. So this dryer gives you that you can use it on a different modes also. Sometimes we want to do the dryer for the babies and we got so scared that how can we use it on the babies. This dryer has a mode where you can use it on the babies for the sensitive scalp, or you can do it manual changes also. You can also do it after a spa, or you want to do a speed drying also, so you can do it. On top of it, sometimes you know what happens, that we want to do the cleaning of the dryer also. That hair got stuck in the dryer. So this helps like a auto cleaning function as well. So that's what is the difference in the normal traditional dryers and the smart dryer.
The French. That's okay. Okay. So you have already got the information about the BLDC machine, what are the USP, what we have with the BLDC machine, and how it can save your time and the energy. Okay, having said that, now I have already completed the back and the sides. They both are disconnected. Only the periphery, only the exterior is connected. Now we will work on this curve section, which you can see that it's more like a M shape. Why I'm working with these curves? So that there will be a lot of interlocking between two sections, okay, and you don't have to struggle to get that blended feel. Now, I asked her that, how long can we create the fringe here? She said somewhere there is like a curtain fringe. So I'm just going to take one section here. We'll twist the hair for my reference somewhere to the chin, because I'm going to cut here, it's going to lift up somewhere there. So you can see that I am just slicing the hair at the graduation level. Why graduation level? Just to have a bit of softness. So every time I'm twisting it, it will give me very seamless kind of layer. Same thing throughout. Every time I'm just taking some hair from the previous section as a reference line. This portion is already done. I will add a bit of layer in it. We'll just lift the hair there. And we'll just do a bit of slicing. So this give me more like a curtain fringe effect. So I will drag the hair in the center because I want to retain the length. Same thing here. I will repeat the same thing on the other side with the same manner. As you can see that this particular technique is called slicing technically. We should always focus on the technical word also. So you can see that. So just created this kind of notchy feel in the front. Now only the top portion is left. If you just see, just get the top view. Again, the whole shape is like this. And the sides are into curve. And the back is into this section. So this is going to create a nice, I would say, graphic feel. When I say graphic means, if technically you understand in the layman language, I would say, graphic means visually connected, technically disconnected. So if you see in a whole, it is more like a modern art, I can say that.
Okay, Rajesh, can you help us to understand more about scissor, that which scissor you are using and why it is so important to use what the role of different scissors?
Thanks for the question, first of all. And I would like to tell you that you need to have a knowledge of the length of the scissor, what is the appropriate length for you. So if you see in our portfolio, we have these scissors with us. So at the moment I'm using copper titanium scissor. You see it's slightly curved, it is slightly beveled. So this is very, very good if you're doing a female haircut, you want to do face framing, you want to do nice slicing or something, you have to have this kind of scissor. They are super sharp. It can last for years if you know how to tune, how to detune when you are not in use. And you should also keep oiling the scissor. Now, if I see the other scissor, this is copper Teflon scissor, what we have. This is also very good, but since this is straight, this is not beveled, this is very good for barbering. And then we have texturizing scissor. This particular scissor is very nicely ergonomic design. When I say ergonomic means it's very easy to hold and to project the hair and cut at the higher level. if your height is low. So this is also very nice. Then we have Olivia Garden, which is there in our portfolio. It's all from US. And these particular scissor is like very, very nice. You see, they're very long. So 5 inches, then we have 5 inches to 7 inches. 7 inches are mainly for the very versatile cutting like wet and dry hair, and also for the barbering. And small scissor is very good for the precision cutting. If you're doing a very geometric haircut, then small scissor is really nice.
Thank you so much, Rajesh. Can you imagine when we buy a scissor to do a haircut, sometimes we only see that how it looks. Am I right? We don't think that each and every scissor is a different scissor for a different type of haircuts. So it makes a lot of difference when you're using a right scissor for the right haircut. So you need to have some portfolio of scissor also in your salon so that you can do, when you're doing a haircut, it needs to be a right scissor for the right type of haircut. So we need to learn the type of scissors also, not only the type of haircuts, right?
Okay, so back to the haircut now. So you can see that this particular portion, I have taken it as a reference. And what I'm doing is, I am doing more like a natural inversion in the top. So it's like a very concave length in the top. So dragging the hair, everything to the extreme over direction, you can see that. And you just keep slicing it. Because once you slice the hair, the blending is like very even. So same thing, so I am pivoting it from there. You can see that I'm pivoting it, dragging everything there, and cutting like a short to long. Thanks, Kishore. Sorry. So you see, in traditional cutting, we never do this kind of concave layering to the top, to the temple. But this is a very new approach when you do even like day-to-day hair cutting. This will keep you inspired, and moreover, this will add a lot of dimension, lot of texture, whatever you do. Thank you, Kishore. So you keep dragging the hair. It's very, very easy. Actually, if you take into fine sections, I always suggest that you work with a very fine section to have more clarity what you're doing. So this portion is almost done, and whatever the excessive hair I have left out to my exterior, I am just going to cut it, and just to make it more even. Look straight. So this portion is already done. I hope you all are liking it. You all are connecting with my technique which I'm showing. That's my reference line. Then you can leave that because we have taken the reference line already. And since you have understood how I'm doing it, so I'm just taking it into 2 to 3 subsections. I strongly believe in education. It's just not about having good tools, but you need to have a very in-depth knowledge, because normally in day-to-day haircut, with time we become very much like, client-oriented. We just try, we give our full focus in pleasing the clients, but we should always keep on uplifting our technical skills through. That is when the experience matters. You see my scissor is like, I'm working with this semi-dry hair, I would say. But you see this is so sharp. And I'll just come to my exterior. Whatever the extra hair is there, I will just eliminate that, just to have a clean exterior. Okay, so my cut is already done. So just applying little bit of serum from our green line product. Josna, you can just talk about bit of a bit of information meanwhile I'm drying the hair, and then I will show you how to style the hair, how to, give a setting, and then how to undress it. Meanwhile, Josna is there, my colleague. She is our national manager, and she is going to tell you all about the green line products, what we have in terms of color, in terms of style. And at the moment, I have used this product, which is called Apuntia oil. As per my knowledge, argan oil is supposed to be the best oil when it comes to hair care. And argan oil, like assume 100 ml of argan oil will give you close to 32 to 30% of nourishment. But Opuntia oil, which we extract from cactus, that will give you more than that, like double of it. So this will give you close to like 100 ml, that will give you 33%. This will give you almost 68%. So again, back to Josna. Josna, you can just tell a little bit of the, the green line what we have.
Thank you so much, Rajesh.
Welcome.
Okay, so when we are talking about the green line products, how many of you want to use the products which are coming from the natural ingredients? How many of you want to use the products which are coming from the chemical?
That it will.
Nobody wants to use it. Yeah, most of the time when we talk to our clients, all of them wants to use the products which are coming from the natural ingredients. I am right? Because they don't want any chemical on the hair. They want their hair to look nice, beautiful, but not chemically treated. So here, when I'm talking about Rika, the Naturika is the range which is the hair care range, which is coming from the Rika. How many of you know about Rika? Rika wax? I think nobody in the salon industry who doesn't know about Rika wax, right? So Rika wax is from the Italy. So similarly, Rika came up with the range which is for the hair also, which is for the hair care. So we have the products which are made up of 96% natural ingredients to improve the condition of the hair, to have a nice, moisturized, repaired hair. So that's what is the difference when we are talking about in the salons, that we need to have something which is natural ingredient base. It is made up of pistachio oil, olive oil extracts, which is made up of Apuntia oil, which is actually a prickly pear. So which is very, very different from any other category. So Rajesh is doing a blow dry, which you can see that how it's different. So we need the right tool for the blow dry also. We need to have the right dryer, a right kind of brushes, so that we can do a proper dryer. The positioning of the brush and the dryer is also very important. So just see that how he's using a slant dryer on the brush. It should not be a direct heat. It should be closing down the cuticles rather than just keep the cuticles open. Rajesh, which brush you are using right now?
See, I'm using this brush, which is from Olivia Garden. And this particular brush, actually in Olivia Garden, we have 3 different series what we have. If you can see that. So this is from US, and this is one of the most innovative tool manufacturer, I would say. It's been like almost 56 years. I mean, they have invented these kind of tools. So Olivia Garden, in this Olivia Garden, we have 3 different technical line of products when it comes to brushes. Number 1 is ceramic iron, which is for fast drying. And then we have nanothermic, which is for faster, and this is for the fastest. So if you see, the coating also, it varies. And you see, the brushes also, it varies. If you see, this one is a crimped up brushes, this has a straight brush. If you see, the air ventilation is also different. If you see, the opening head is also different, because this can tolerate till 290 degrees centigrade heat. And this is very, very good if you want to be ultra fast when you do the blow dry. So suppose you want to do any kind of keratin or anything, and you just want to, discipline the hair, because at times we just want to, give a very complimentary blow dry. Mostly when we cut the hair, we give a very complimentary blow dry, and we really want to be very fast, because after that we have to texturize the hair, we have to personalize the hair. Now this particular one, this nano series, you see the air ventilation is also different. This is designed to cut down the frizziness and to add shine. So these are the 2 difference what we have, and they are very, very my personal favorite. So at the moment, considering the kind of hair she has, I have seen lot of hairdresser. They pull the hair, they give the heat there. That's not the right way. So I'll just show you how I'm doing the blow dry. It's a very minimalist way to do the blow dry. So now you can talk about a bit of like Rika styling product what we have.
So when we are talking about the dryer and a brush, along with it, styling products plays a very, very important role. That we need to use the right styling product also. Do we have the right type of styling products? Okay, so how many type of styling products you understand? Gels, right? And sprays, okay? Or so we have the mousse, serum, okay, wax, and the lotions. So there are different type of products which plays a different role even in styling. So according to you, what is the purpose of mousse? If the hair doesn't have any volume and we want to create volume, plus we want to create the volume on the length also. And if we want any stability also. So we have even the styling products with us in Rika, which is also made up of natural ingredients, so that there should not be build-up of styling product. Generally what happens when we use any of the styling product, it creates lot of build-up and it starts falling down. We give more volume and it more sets down. So if we want the retention of the styling, we need to have the right styling products also. Am I right, Rajesh?
Yes, yes. Because the styling product is very, very important to justify the haircut which you have done. Suppose you want to add texture in the hair, so you have to have appropriate product to add texture. So I'm almost about to finish with my blow dry. And I also avoid, because at times you twist the hair too much and then you create the temporary dent in the hair. So when I do blow dry, I also, you see this a very nice way just to hold the hair, and without any help you blow dry the hair. You can play the music. Music. Almost. Music.
many of you do single-handed blow dry? And how many of you need support? You need an assistant to do a blow dry. Who do blow dry with assistant? Nobody. Everyone do the blow dry on their own. Single-handed. Yeah? Amazing. Just give a big round of applause for yourself because most of the people don't do blow dries on their own. That's so great to hear that everyone does blow dry on their own.
Okay, so normally after haircut, just whatever shampoo conditioning you have done, irrespective either hair is greasy or is not, I always prefer this kind of styling product what we have, which is from the Rika Styling. What it will ensure that in the evening or maybe next day the scalp is not sticky, because I assume in this kind of area you see the weather is like very humid. So I really love to use this kind of product which adds volume, adds texture, and also gives a nice refreshing feel on the scalp. So you just use this product 5 to 6 centimeters away from the hair, the way you use body mist, in the same way. And you can use with the bigger section on the lens also. And this will not give, leave any kind of residue on the scalp and the hair shaft. So I'm almost done. We'll use one more product just to add a little bit of texture.
This is new, right? We spoke about spray, mousse, gel, but what is this? It's the dry shampoo. Yeah. So dry shampoo is something which keeps your scalp clean even for another couple of days, because when we stay in a place where it's more moisture, or we stay at the coastal areas, it tends to make our scalp greasy very fast. And the blow dry not gonna last long, right? So when you want your blow dries to stay long, so it's better, instead of using only the sprays, it's need to clean the scalp also. So that dry shampoo helps to do this.
So I'm just using this volumizing powder on the roots and the lens, just to have like more seamless effect, I would say.
Another new product. We have not heard about powder for the volume. So this is something called volume powder, which helps, because sometimes there are clients, they don't want to put any sprays because that spray give a little build-up on the hair and the scalp. So this powder, you have seen that how he's using it, very little. So it helps to remain the volume intact. You finish your blow dry, put the powder, little bit here and there, and then emulsify, see, and then the volume will be there.
Yes.
Isn't it amazing that we have some new type of styling products also? Is it good? Can we have a big round of applause? Ah, yes.
So I'm almost done with my haircut. As a finisher, I'm just using the finishing spray. And you can just see that how the hair has become so volumed. I have not really texturized the hair, and we see the kind of interlocking which is there in the hair. I have not done too much of blow dry also. So just little bit of like very minimalist blow dry, just to add a bit of finishing. And you see, just spray it. You see, this is what Jyotsna was talking about, that once you have a very super premium product, which is 100% organic, 100% vegan, so that will ensure whenever you overlap the product, whenever you do any cocktailing, there is no excessive residue in the hair. So I hope you all have liked it, and I'm almost done with it. Thank you so much for being so patient with us.